Hey there, Dad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies. A little video about how do you market if you don't use social media. I've gotten this question a few times in the last week. So let's just say you say forget it. Social media is a toxic stew of grievances and bad behavior, and you'd be right. And I want out. What do I do? So the first thing I'd say is with marketing, you don't have to do anything. People will tell you, you have to have a website, you have to have an email list, you have to write a blog, you have to do public speaking or networking, or you've got to be on Facebook or Instagram, and everyone's got their formula for the right thing to do. And let me just go on record, you don't have to do any of it. You don't have to do anything, you just have to do something. So that's number one. Number two, there's so many ways to get clients. You don't need an email list, because if you just got promoted by other people in their email lists, there are people who do that. Joint ventures are their whole thing. Or they play matchmaker. They get two people, connect them together, they take a finder's fee. Of course, people say, but you need a website. You don't. I would recommend it. I'm not saying don't have an email list. Don't be a dumbass about it. But you don't need it. This is my point. And you don't need social media. If you don't use social media, you just have to be social in other ways. So that means sending emails, thoughtful emails, maybe handwritten cards or letters to hubs, meeting people for coffee or dinner, going for walks with people, building these relationships if you can, if it's local, having Zoom calls with people, getting to know people, setting up thoughtful joint ventures and arrangements. But, the less kind of pillars you have in the Parthenon of your marketing, you're going to want to make sure your niche is very clear. You're going to want to make sure you have a very easy to remember name. You're going to want to move more into the word of mouth marketing, this kind of hot level of marketing, which has three keys to it. Number one, you make sure that you're really remarkable about what you do, that you actually get people results. Number two, you make it very easy for them to spread the word about you. Easier to remember URL, easy to remember program names. Nothing difficult. You give them all the materials they need to do that. Pre-written copy, all that thing. And you make it worthwhile. You thank people for spreading the word. So, there we go. Maybe. Okay, well, that's not going to work. So, you don't need social media. You really don't. It does make it easier. It's very helpful, but it's not required. Referral programs. That's another thing you can do. You can get really thoughtful about, asking people for referrals explicitly, the people who see you, asking them if they could help you connect with other people like them. That's something you can do. There are lots of things that are available if you're not on social media. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Maybe it'll turn into another video that I do. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Post it on Facebook and some Facebook groups that you're in. You can click subscribe in the red button below. Click the bell icon. And I've got a website, marketingforhippies.com. You can check out plenty of stuff out there for free. I'm on SoundCloud as well, Facebook. See you around. Thanks so much, everyone.